14:13. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yes, said the Spirit. Yea, said the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their work do follow them. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and is in his hand a sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out of the temple which is in the heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, Thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the cluster of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And the angel thrust in his sickle in the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God. And the winepress was treaded without the city, and the blood came off the winepress, even unto the horses' brow, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. Smoke from the glory was filled with smoke from the glory of God and from his power, and no man was able to enter into the temple till the 7 plagues of the 7 angels were filled. Chapter 16, Revelation chapter 16. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, Go your way, and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vials upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sores upon men, which hath the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. This is the United States. Worship the law of the marks. And the second angel poured out his vials upon the sea, and it became as blood of a dead man, and every living soul died in the sea. And the third angel poured out his vials upon the rivers and the fountains of water, and they became blood. And I heard the angels of the waters say, Thus thou art righteous, O Lord, which art and was, and shall be, because thou hast judged thus. For they have shed the blood of saints and prophets, and thou hast given them blood to drink, for they are worthy. In other words, when you look at this part of Bible prophecy, you cannot say these are not true facts, because the United States, bin Laden, they knocked down the Trade Center building and killed 3,000. But 9 years later, these years later, they're still killing because of that. So we can't sit and judge in God's places according to our ways and our will. We have to judge this according to what God will. There's killing. They have created a genocide, because the genocide over there is not worthy for the kills that they made during the 9/11. And also, these people in the Middle East who have slain their brothers and sisters up on the land, bear the same mark as the United States of America by people. They have went in and made the earth, the kingdom of God, a cattle draw, where they slay their own brothers and sisters. Therefore, the curse that God placed upon the seed of Abraham becomes upon them as a reproach. And as the United States of America and these other United Nations together themselves and continue to slay the people over there, their curse is also upon them. So when God come and judge his peoples, he got to judge the entire world. And when God put a plague on his peoples, he got to turn around and put the same plague upon the earth. These are words of truth. But for any man to take and lie and say these are prophesied for Israel, these are prophesied for the Soviet Union, these are prophesied for Germany, and they leave out the United States of America, you flee from that prophet as fast as you can, because he's a lie and truth is not in him. The judgment and the wrath of God, when he comes, he's coming to place it upon the entire world, according to their works and their deeds. If a man is perfect, then he will not be subject to these. But we cannot say and sit here and proclaim the United States of America is perfect when we see them still having a war going on in Afghanistan, and that slaughter, that 3,000 people they killed long ago, the debt should have already been paid for. I'm telling you this. These are not my words. These are words that God, the living God, had put on me and told me. If you read Ezekiel chapter 2, he told me to come and speak to you, to let you know that it have been a prophet among you. And he told you the branch which I will come out. I will come out of Levi. I live by the spirit of Moses, who was indeed a Levite. And before the angel poured out his vial upon the sun. 4:16a. And power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. And men were scorched with great heat, and blasphemed the name of God, which has power over these plagues. And they repented not to give him glory. And the fifth angel poured out his vials upon the sea of the beast, upon the sea of the beast. This was the sea of the United States of America. And his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain, and blasphemed the God of heaven because of their pain and their sores, and repented not of their deeds. He was an arrogant man. He was determined not to serve God and serve his way of democracy, even though he saw these strange events and elements happening within the atmosphere of the earth. He refused to serve God. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the waters of the and their waters thereof were dried up, that the way of the kings of the east, China, be prepared. These might be prepared. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. He's showing you that these peoples in question belong to the United States, which is prophesied now. They was plagued with a demonic spirit inside. They had lived a demonic lifestyle, killing people up and down on earth, until they sold themselves to the devil and they were joining in. They blackwater everybody. This is what they're doing. But they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings, leaders of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of Armageddon. 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watches and keepeth his garment, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame. 16. And he gathered them together in a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. And the 7 angels poured out his vial into the air.